And Jordan Peterson went into Rogan looking like Huckleberry Finn.
Well,
his pants were looked like he was in a river.
Well, he was in a what was he in? Like a tux with a bow tie
and short pants.
He's like, it's not immediately clear to me why climate is climate. It's not immediately clear to me. He's been through it.
Yeah.
He's been through the ringer.
Been through the ringer.
And he's a brilliant guy. He's a smart guy.
Yep.
But he looks right now like he's in almost his final form, which is a Batman villain. Like he seems to be.
He looks like he just took a break from a catering hall handing out fucking shellfish.
Yeah, he seems like an angry maitre d' at a Long Island Italian restaurant screaming about climate change. Oh, you don't like your table? I told you it's the only table here. We don't have an innumerable amount of space. That's the problem with people. They think there's an innumerable amount of opportunities to eat. You can eat the eggplant rollatini and you can eat it anywhere. It's not immediately clear to me if we put you in another table that you'd be having a better thing. The thing about Marxism and the Pareto principle is that eggplant rollatini in any society concentrates in the hands of fewer and fewer people. Well, that's correct, but it's actually so correct that you have no idea how correct it is. So it's an underestimation of the problem. Your table on the corner is an underestimation of the problem. Yeah.
You just walk away and you go like,
Rogan needs a new character. Like Rogan has these guys, but we need someone new. Who's a new professor? We need like a new professor.
Yeah.
Because he's great, but he's done it.
Right.
So we need like a new.
Yeah, who would it be?
I don't know. Like
what other professor from some college you never heard about?
It's got to be from a small college that didn't matter to anyone, and they have to be the next guy.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot. The money's better.
Yeah.
The money's better online than it is at,
It's got to be like a college, like a small college.
Yeah.
And a video's got to go viral of like a lesbian beating him with a stick.
Yes.
Like just 3 lesbians beating him with a lacrosse stick.
Yeah, or just a bunch of students burning his book.
Yeah, burning his book, and they're like pushing his car. Like if you see a bunch of, and we can organize this, and perhaps it has been.
Yeah.
But you put someone in a car, and then the students are just like, you see the car going back and forth, and the professor's like,
Just a bunch of kids with purple hair just pouring milkshakes on him as he screams.
And then he needs to emerge as like the next guy.
Yeah.
And it's got to be the name has to be perfect.
Yes.
Like it's got to be like.
The university's always like.
Yeah.
Greenfield.
Yeah.
Greenfield College.
Yeah. Greenfield College in Wisconsin. Dr. Eric von Schlossberg. Please welcome Dr. Eric von Schlossberg.
So you're an anthropologist, but let's talk about microbiology.
No, it'll be a guy. It'll be a gym teacher. Can it be a gym teacher? It has to be a guy whose like degree is in exercise science. Dr. Eric von Schlossberg from the University of Winnipeg, brutally beaten by 4 field dykes, and is now here to talk about his theory of
antimatter.
Yeah, why Galileo was a hack. Dr. Eric von Schlossberg, gym teacher, University of Winnipeg.
Let's talk black holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they've really opened up their fields of interest.
Yeah.
They really are.
Well, everybody, it's we always thought about doing a sketch that's funny where it's like a guy who's like has a mentor who's a professor, and he sits down with him. He's like, I want to let you know, thank you so much for everything you've done for me. And the professor's like, I'm trying to get on Logan Paul's show. And the guy's like, what do you, he goes like, are you like working on anything? And he goes, yeah, I'm working on getting on Impulsive. Can you get me on Impulsive?
Yeah.
And you go, well, I thought you were kind of like, weren't you working on a theory?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on a theory of not being broke.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I got a new theory called not being broke.
Yes.
And I'm trying to get my numbers up.
Yeah.
And he said a lot of valuable things. And we like Jordan. We've had Jordan on the show. But it's just, it's funny because this is a new archetype of guy, the like renegade professor, right?